Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Britt and this is Coffee and Makeup. A while ago I promised a subscriber that I would do a video about my favorite cheap makeup products, and today I'm going to make good on that promise. So I have a bunch of products here with me that right now are either $5 or under $5, and of course that's going to change with inflation, so no promises if you're watching this in the future, but at this moment these are all $5 or under. I'm going to start with eyeshadow products first. So the first things that I want to mention are the BH Cosmetics single eyeshadow pans. I have a few here and I've got a few more in my collection that I didn't pick up to show you guys, but I got these because I had some gaps in the colors that I already had in my collection. So I didn't have a lot of purples, definitely didn't have this olive green color, so I just wanted to fill in the gaps in my colors of eyeshadows. So that's why I got these, and I was so pleased with the color payoff of these. They're really great for being such cheap eyeshadows. I looked on the BH Cosmetics site last night and right now they're going for 98 cents each. And I think originally or normally without the sale they go for $2 a piece, so they're a really good deal. I used the olive green today on my eyes so you could get a good idea of the color payoff, and I just love these eyeshadows. I also pulled out my old NYX Box of Eyeshadows. This is something that I purchased when I was a very new beginner to makeup because I wanted to have a bunch of colors to play with. So this is kind of like everything you could possibly want, but I think the qualities of the BH Cosmetics single shadows are so much better than other cheap eyeshadows in that price range like this one. So I would always prefer these over these NYX ones just because I think the quality is better. So it's definitely a great deal to get these eyeshadows. And you can also buy one of those black pans to put combinations of these single shadows in. I find that they're easy to work with in these little plastic sleeves. They open and reclose and they're really easy to store because they don't take up much space, so I'll just pop them open, use them, and then shut them again. But if you want to get a palette for them, I believe a 6-piece palette is $10, but I think they're fine in these little plastic containers. There's nothing wrong with storing them like this. The next product I wanted to mention are these e.l.f. jumbo eyeshadow sticks. I have a few. This is the green color and I used it again with the BH Cosmetics green shadow on my lids today to give you a good idea of the color payoff. These are amazing. The things that I like about these are, first, that they're a part of the Essentials collection, so they're the cheapest e.l.f. line. I think they're $2 and they are just an amazing deal. You get a lot of product and these are really creamy, so they're very good blendable cream shadows. Some cream shadows are a bit difficult to work with, but I find that these are very blendable. Cons of that is that you have to build it up a lot. So you'll have to put some on, blend it out, put a bit more on, but overall I think they're amazing to work with and the color is really great, especially when you layer it. Continuing with the e.l.f. theme, I have two more e.l.f. products. Both of them are face products, and the first is this e.l.f. Baked Bronzer, and this is in the shade St. Lucia. I got it in an e.l.f. haul, which I will link below, and this is just an amazing bronzer. It runs for $3 and I use it almost daily, and I did use it today so you guys can get a good idea of how it looks on my skin. I used it for a contour, and here it is in the pan. It's a bit shimmery but not obnoxiously so. You're not going to be able to see chunks of glitter when you use this, so I do use it for contour and I think it's definitely suitable for that, and it's just a great easy bronzer. Why would you spend more money on a more expensive bronzer when you can get everything you need with an e.l.f. bronzer? Last e.l.f. product is the e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip. This is in the shade Lilac Petal and it's just a liquid highlighter. I love this product. This is another one from their Essentials line, so it's super cheap, and this one is only $1, so great deal. Awesome. And it's a pinkish tinted highlighter, although it also comes in like a gold color, a white color, and one that's a bit more pink than this. So I think what's really lacking in the shade range is a nice cream highlight, so it's not as harsh as a white but not as yellowy as a gold, but this one still works great. I like to put it on the very tops of my blush, like at the top boundary of where I'll apply my blush, and it just gives that lovely glow. And yeah, there's really there's really nothing else to say. I mean, you get so much, you only need to use the smallest bit and it is a perfect highlight. Next up we have a mascara. This is the classic Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. This packaging is iconic and the product has withstood the test of time, so of course it's going to be a great product. At Target it is retailing for $4, and what I like about this mascara is that I think it's great for people who are beginners at makeup. It is a really watery formula, so it's going to make your lashes look thicker and darker, but they're still going to look natural, whereas some mascaras can be clumpy and they can be really difficult to work with. And for that reason, it is great for the bottom lashes. I'm wearing this on my bottom lashes today, and I have it in the royal blue shade. So I think that's a really cool color for bottom lashes, and I think it would look especially good if you're a blonde or you have blue or hazel or green eyes. I think that looks great. But yeah, this is a wonderful mascara for that. It's really forgiving, really easy to work with, and just a classic and cheap. So lastly, I have some products from Wet n Wild, and this is a brand that I have sort of a love-hate relationship with, because the things that I love from Wet n Wild, I really love them, and the things that I dislike from that brand, I just abhor them. I think they're terrible. So you really have to pick and choose with Wet n Wild in my experience, but these are products that I absolutely love from this brand. And the first one you'll probably be able to guess. It is my Fergie eye primer, and the packaging is just beyond recognition. I've handled it so many times that you can't even read the text anymore, but this is an amazing eye primer. What it does do is stick your eyeshadow, cream, powder, whatever, onto your eyelid all day and prevents it from creasing. I have the oiliest eyelids probably in the world, and it makes everything perfect all day. What it doesn't do is cancel out any discoloration or veining or anything like that on your eyelids. It is basically transparent. So what I do in that situation is just put a layer of powder foundation or a flesh toned eyeshadow over top of my entire eyelid, and that kind of takes care of that problem. But that's just something to note. If you want an eyeshadow primer that also cancels out colors and discoloration and all things like that, then maybe this isn't the one for you, but I think it's an amazing eye primer, and currently it retails for $5 at CVS. And finally, the Wet n Wild Fergie lipsticks are just to die for. I have two here. One is in the shade Fergie Daily, which I'm wearing today, and here it is. And then the other is in the shade VI Pink, right here. And I love these lipsticks because they are some of the best textured lipsticks that I've found at the drugstore. I think that they're better than Maybelline lipsticks, for instance. I feel like they're less drying, they go on creamier, and they stay longer. So really, it's kind of a no-brainer. And these are only $4 at CVS at the moment. The negative about this lipstick, the only negative, is that the packaging is kind of terrible. So you can't roll these down all the way. These are always, the tips of the lipstick is always going to stick out when you first get it, and it's invariably going to scuff against the packaging. It's just really hard to put it back in without the lipstick getting all over the tube. So that's the only downside, but I just love the quality of the lipstick itself. It's really, really good. So that concludes my cheap makeup video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you'll check out some of these very cheap and awesome products and let me know what you think. Another little note before I end the video: we have made it to 800 subscribers officially, so yay, awesome. So keep an eye out in the next few months for when we hit that 1,000 mark, and at that point I am going to do a giveaway, so just keep an eye out for a video. I'm not going to put giveaway in the title because I want to give whatever it is to you guys, my subscribers, as opposed to just random people who search the term giveaway and try to get free stuff. So I'll probably just have a video called like 1,000 subscribers, you know, something like that. So keep an eye out for that, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video again, and I will see you all next Monday with a brand new one. Bye guys!